Rebecca smelled a faint stink from her skirt's fabric. It was burning. Her wrists bristled under the ties that bound her to the chair. Pain was only seconds away. No lotion or makeup would ever repair the scar she'd soon get. But such damage seemed minor compared to the pure hatred in the eyes of her tormentor. The way he'd flicked the cigarette butt, which ended up on her lap, was gratuitous. It was clear he hadn't even noticed where it landed. So this torture wasn't intentional. Knowing this didn't lessen what she felt when the teeth of the tiny blaze bit into her skin. Instinctively, she moved her thigh. But being so tightly bound, she only managed a little squiggle, which was about as useful as a corkscrew might be if she were a castaway trapped on an island. But she wasn't stuck on an island. She was stuck here, and the pain grew worse. Yet she knew it was better not to let him see her suffer. So she did her best to secretly blow and blow at her skirt, until at last the scorching cigarette butt rolled to the floor. Unaware of her actions, he slowly circled her, pride swelling his cheeks.
They say the time to establish an artist has passed, and those artists now in the market are sufficient. They say the market is already packed, but as you know, with my artist, I've proved the opposite.
As he continued his orbit around her, Rebecca didn't move. Couldn't. The straps on her wrists and ankles made the chair a prison. Filled with fear, she kept her head rigid, observing him only out of the corner of her eye.
After I succeeded in getting my artist, this excellent alter ego of mine, into the Luther collection, I was able to relax. No more shabby street marketing with flyers and posters and cards decorating garbage bins. No more pathetic online postings. No need for that nonsense. Not when all Luther has to do is put up a handful of posters in the right spots around town and done deal. People go crazy. As soon as they see my artist works are part of that collection, they're desperate to buy them. Because, as any dog on the street knows, only one thing that matters: who owns what. People are idiots. They all crave the same absurd thing: to be part of the happy few.
The man's every gesture made Rebecca wince. She watched as he randomly grabbed a plastic bottle on the metal shelf, checked its label, put it back, then turned towards a welding device, tapped its connection, and finally spun toward her. That's the moment everything changed. Despite being numbed by fear, unable to flee or really do anything except hide her weakness, she suddenly felt hope. In his eyes, she could see he wasn't going to kill her. The brute took her for his equal. He saw them as two of a kind.